What up, Super Fun Force? Captain. Good games to hear. And today we're going to go over a quick Katsu deck. I just did one for Dragon Ball, and I definitely want to do one for Flesh and Blood. So let's get started. So really quickly, this is for Commoner, and this is a great place for you to start with Flesh and Blood. Why? Because it's very affordable and very easy to make the deck. Why? Because you get one hero with the young status, which only has 20 HP down here. And basically, you can use, per the format rules, a hero that's common or rare or token. So Katsu is, I believe, token. And you can also use up to 2 weapons that are rare. So this deck only uses common weapons, though. I have the token Kodachis. Okay. And in this video, I'm going to quickly say, like, what I use, how many I have, and basically some strategy and some tips. Other than that, guys, there is no sideboard in this format, and I'm not going to give you the rules per se, so you can look that up on the Flesh and Blood website. But I will say Commoner is a fantastic format because since it's an official format, that means we could be seeing some side events and some tournaments and maybe a small season with Commoner decks. And I think that's going to be great because it gives a lot of different ways to enjoy your favorite heroes and deck build. Okay. For the rest of my equipment, I run the Iron Rot, Best of the First Fist, Breaking Scales, and Iron Rot legs. This is because I want to have a little bit more extra HP. So I run these. You don't got to invest any of your resources here. This just gives you another 1 block / HP, but you can also react and give a combo +1 damage. And this helps you on a turn when you want to go as wide as possible, or you're just short of energy, or excuse me, resources. Then you want to try to set up your attack to hit and then use this. All right, so actually I'll leave that there for now. Okay, I'll run 1 Razor Reflex, 1 red Razor Reflex. I will run 2. The only reason I ran 1 to begin with in test was because I was trying to play this more, I guess you can say, combat card and less reactions. I want to just get more combos out. But definitely run at least 2 of these, or at least 1, right? The red one. And then I run Assault in the Wound. This is a very great way to surprise people. They might not see it coming, right? It's a great card for ninjas in general because if you're able to get some hits in starting with your Kodachis, this is automatically going to be 4 damage because they usually don't block these. And if you can get an extra hit in or 2, man, can you imagine? A free, 4 to 6 attack? Definitely run at least 1. For sure. I don't run 2 because I don't want to see it early because it doesn't have go again. And, you might not have, if you get 2 of them, then it's going to be not good at all, not optimal. I do run a yellow Scar for Scar. Also run 1 because it has free go again. If you find yourself late game to be down by an HP or 2, start off your turn with this so you can go wide. I play 1 blue wounding blow just to have extra blue resources. I run 1 of those. And then I got the 2 soul bead strikes. These automatically have go again if they hit. But again, this is just to have a little bit of blue. So I ratio that out. And now we get into the bread and butter of some of the more meaty attacks. So I run a Nimbleism. And this is why I also split my Razor Reflex. 1 attack react and 1 non-attack action to boost up the attack beforehand because it's free, and then on top of that, you would run like a Nimble Strike because you have the opportunity to have this later on be a 1 cost go again for 4. That's really good because you can fit it in anywhere in Katsu's chain of attacks. And I also run 2 yellow Nimbleisms. So playing with this ratio, you might want to also maybe put a yellow Razor Reflex depending on your style, your meta, and how other decks you find to be, harder to fight against. You can either put up the damage up front or try to reflex it in because the nice thing with this is this can give any attack go again, obviously, if it's 2 or less, right? 1 or less. Okay. And now for the combo strings, I run the red head jabs, the yellow head jabs, and the blue. Can't go wrong with these all having go again and being free. And then I run the open the centers, blue and red. And these are great because these will hit for 3 and 5, respectively, +1, and get go again and dominate off of the head jab. So we got to get these going. Want to get these in for sure. And then I run the pseudo leg taps, kick combos. So we get 3 of these, each with yellow, red, and blue. Again, affordable, only 1 energy, gives you go again automatically. And then I'll run the rising knee thrust afterwards, all 3, yellow, red, and blue. And the cool thing is, since you can't finish these off because the enders are rare and majestic, you can kind of pivot into each other. So you can try to go leg tap into rising knee thrust, into head jab, and then into open the center. That's incredible. And that's basically the game plan. You want to kind of merge these combos together into your own custom. And don't forget to use Katsu's ability. Oh, and that reminds me, that's another reason why I run the nimbleisms, is because you can also then use them to his power and get combo cards to finish off your, in this case, 2-hit combos. You can't really do the full 3 to 4-hit chains, but you can definitely make your 2-hit combos and maybe 4-hit combos or custom 3-hit combos a lot more effective and consistent. And then I run the 2 surging strikes, red and blue, because these automatically have go again. These hit for good damage, 3 and 5, but I end up trying to use the blue ones, and of course that's why I had a few blues in here, to pay for these and your combos, because this is pretty expensive at 2. And then lastly, I have the gust waves, yellow and red, because same thing, if you can get your surging strike into this, then same thing, these will now become comboed up. So again, I have 3 of the chains, and you try to custom them again, because you try to run the head jab, open the center, surging strike, whelming gust wave, and then leg taps into the rising knee thrusts. So there you go. There you guys go. That's the strategy in a nutshell. Building the custom combos with Katsu. And again, same thing with, maybe I'll do a second salt in the wound now, because now that I think about it, you know, maybe even getting rid of the nimble strikes. Getting more nimbleisms gives you more fodder, or more, you know, cards that you can potentially use with Katsu's ability to get your custom combos more consistent, which is another reason why you might want to think about running like, you know, nimbleisms over the razor reflexes. But, you know, salt in the wound can be really good now. Scar for Scar is also great for that. And that's also why the soul beat strikes are fantastic. They give you the flexibility between blue resources for maybe like surging strike, or getting to pay for your open the centers and your leg taps, and even your kodachis. And the same thing with the wounding blow. Wounding blow is great because it gives you 3 blue resources and it's a 0. So there you guys go. I've been having lots of success with this, playing this online a lot, playing this against all kinds of different decks. It seems to be pretty good, at least 50 to 60% chance win ratio against everything. And at this point, I just keep play testing and tweaking it. All right, guys, let me know if you want to get any battles in with me. Let me know if you have your own flavor, spice, or deck tech for Katsu in Commoner. Other than that, thanks again for hanging out, guys. Please like and subscribe so I can bring you guys some more Flesh and Blood content. And don't forget, keep it faith, say a prayer, spread that love, be positive, be thankful. I'll be coming back at you. Peace.